The high-resolution king is finally coming back. For years, the Nikon community has been held in a state of suspense. We've watched the world chase speed. We've seen the industry obsess over frames per second. But for the purists, the wait was agonizing. If you are still clutching your Nikon D850 or your Z7 II, your patience is about to be rewarded in a way you never expected. We are now seeing confirmed, high-level technical leaks for the upcoming Nikon Z7 III. This isn't just a mid-cycle refresh or a minor spec bump. This is a 67-megapixel monster. This is Nikon's strategic masterstroke to reclaim the professional throne. It is a camera built for the perfectionists. It is for the landscape shooters who hike miles for a single sunrise. It is for the studio masters and the commercial photographers who need every single pixel to tell a story. For a long time, it felt like the Z7 line was the forgotten middle child. The Z9 and the Z8 arrived like a thunderclap, but they were built for speed and action. Now, Nikon is turning its focus back to pure, unadulterated image quality. Insiders are already calling this camera the medium format killer. The heart of this beast is a brand new 67-megapixel sensor. You might ask, why 67? Most competitors are stuck at 61. Nikon isn't just chasing a number. They are using a custom-designed architecture that prioritizes clean data over raw readout speed. Unlike the Z8 or the flagship Z9, this sensor is not stacked. For the average user, that might sound like a downgrade. For the professional, it's a revelation. By choosing a non-stacked design, Nikon has unlocked the holy grail, 15.5 stops of dynamic range. This is the metric that actually matters when you're standing on a cliffside at dawn. It means you can reach into those deep, ink-black shadows and pull out detail without a hint of digital noise. It means your highlights won't just clip. They will roll off with a grace we haven't seen in a full-frame sensor before. This camera makes the competition look like toys. But the biggest shockwave isn't the resolution. It's the red factor. Ever since Nikon acquired Red Digital Cinema, the tech world has been holding its breath. We expected video features, but we didn't expect this. The Z7 III is rumored to be the first stills-focused camera to feature a genuine red color science profile. This is not a cheap Instagram filter. This is a fundamental shift in how color is rendered. We are talking about Hollywood-grade skin tones baked directly into your RAW files. For fashion and portrait photographers, this is a total game-changer. Imagine spending half the time in post-production because the skin looks organic and alive right out of the gate. You're getting that $20,000 cinema look in a body you can fit in a backpack. The performance isn't being left behind either. The Z7 III will be powered by the EXPEED processing engine. This effectively brings the brains of the Z9 into the Z7 body. The autofocus will have surgical precision. It doesn't just look for faces. It tracks the pulse of the scene. Whether it's a human eye, a rare bird, or a speeding vehicle, the AI-driven subject detection is relentless. And that annoying viewfinder blackout from the Z7 II? It's gone. The new processor and buffer architecture provide a virtually blackout-free experience. You can fire off 14-bit RAW files at 15 frames per second. In the world of high-resolution photography, that is a blistering pace. Nikon is also listening to the hardware complaints. The Z7 III will feature a 5.76 million dot electronic viewfinder. The refresh rate is so fluid that your brain will stop seeing pixels and start seeing reality. But the real thank you to the fans is the rear display. Nikon is implementing a 4-axis tilting screen. Photographers have been screaming for this. It's not the side-flipping vlogger screen that hits your L bracket. It tilts vertically and horizontally while staying centered on the optical axis. It's a love letter to landscape and architectural photographers. What we are witnessing is the return of the crown. The Z9 redefined what a flagship could be. The Z8 brought that power to the masses. But the Z7 III is something different. It's a tool for the artist. It is the true mirrorless successor to the legendary D850. It's a statement that resolution still matters. It's a statement that color still matters. Nikon isn't just playing the game anymore. They are changing the rules. They've looked at the Sony A7R and the Canon R5 II and decided to move the goalposts. They aren't giving us a camera that does everything okay. They are giving us a camera that does perfection better than anyone else. If you've been thinking about switching brands, stop. If you've been waiting for a reason to upgrade your aging DSLR, this is it. The Z7 III represents the pinnacle of Nikon's optical and digital heritage. It bridges the gap between the world of high-end photography and the world of cinema. It is smaller, lighter, and more capable than anything in its class. This is the camera that will define the next 5 years of professional photography. In my opinion, this is the most strategic move Nikon has made in the mirrorless era. By leaning into the red acquisition for stills and prioritizing dynamic range over the speed at all costs trend, they have created a unique lane for themselves. This camera isn't for everyone, and that's why it will be a massive success. It's for the pros who know the difference between a good image and a perfect one. Nikon is back, and they aren't taking any prisoners. If you like the video, subscribe, share the video, and hit the bell icon. We'll be tracking every single leak as we head toward the official launch. You don't want to miss what comes next.